Alright, I thought I'd show you guys how I make my extensions for my 330s. And here's one that's set up already. I've already got made. So basically what we've got is this 330, this older 330 that I just bought, fixing to put into my rotation. I've got a mighty hook holding it onto the chain. Then we've got that big barrel swivel, 600-pound barrel swivel. And then I've got my anchor cable looped around, crimped here. This is about a 6-foot piece of cable. Come down to the other end, I've got a loop crimped in it. And guys, I like using, this is the only thing I'll use snap rings for, is on my water sets, the water kill sets. I like to use a snap ring on this end, and that way it makes it really easy just to run that around a tree, snap it to itself, and I'm anchored to that tree. Now guys, I say I use this because most of the time the animals are dead or it kills the animals. Not all the time is that the case, even in a kill trap. And that's the reason I've got that 600-pound barrel swivel in there, just in case they're still alive. That's just going to give me a little bit extra help on my end. But that one's done, guys. Now we'll make a whole new cable and show you guys how I do it. So we've got this 330 here. Same thing, we just got our chain coming off the spring to the original stake ring. Got a piece of cable, guys, and I don't ever measure these, I just guess. I want them about 6-8 foot somewhere, the length of this that I want. So what we're going to do is we're going to take, and you guys have seen these boxes I carry with all my ferrules, stop buttons and all that. So we're just going to take, this is 3/32 cable. We're going to take a 3/32 ferrule, just going to run it through that ferrule, turn it, go back through the ferrule. That's going to create our loop. Just going to pull it down to whatever size loop that I want. We're just going to come right in here into this crimping tool, put it right in there. We're going to crimp it shut. Guys, y'all have seen me use everything from bolt cutters. Guys, you can use everything, anything to crimp this aluminum ferrule down. I've got this crimping tool here. You've seen me use a pair of bolt cutters. Now it is going to dull your bolt cutters doing this, but you can crimp them, and I've never had one fail using that. You can also use a hammer and an anvil. Hit it a couple of times, smash it down. Whatever tool you've got available to you use. So alright guys, we've got that loop made. That's going to be our termination loop. We'll put us a snap ring on it. That's going to be our end. We'll come to this other side, guys, and this other side we want that barrel swivel in. So we're just going to put our ferrule through there. We're going to take one of our 600-pound barrel swivels. We're going to put it through that loop, and then we're going to turn it and close it down. So now we've got that barrel swivel in that loop where we want it. Just going to bring it over here to our crimper. We're going to crimp it. I like to do it at least twice, if not 3 times. Just to make sure you got a good crimp on that thing, so it's not going to turn loose. There we go. That's crimped. Now we're going to take one of our S hooks. I do like the heavy duty S hook. And then we're going to take our J hook tool and we're just going to close that S hook there. Alright, so it's closed around that swivel. Guys, the only thing left is to come over here to our chain. I believe you can put it on that ring and it hold, guys, but I've seen them rings bend. They can let loose a lot easier than the chain. So I like to just go to that first link of that chain. Use our J hook tool again. We're just going to close the other side of that S hook. And there we go, guys. That's on our trap. Not going to come off, not going to break. Hopefully every animal we catch in this thing's dead, but we know it's not likely, so we want to be prepared for that. I just like to take my cable, wrap around it, and I'll come over here to the trap itself somewhere and hook that on the chain. And then guys, I can get about 5 or 6 of these just depending on the size in this milk crate. That's the way I carry them, transport them, all my traps. That's about the weight that I want to carry, and just makes it easy, just the way that I do it. But I thought I'd show you guys that. I've got a few more of these to do out in the shop, so I'm going to go get to it, fiddle around some, and we'll see you guys next video.